Mavs, Daniel.
Brand new YouTube channel was starting. We have no idea with the YouTube channel where to go or what to do, but we're just going to all play it by ear. This is Danny Mather. This is Craig Davis, my old fella. This is Like a Brother, aka Mather, aka Big Nose, aka aka Danny Davis.
Ball bag.
How serious he looks as well when he said.
I hope you all enjoy it. We have zero clue.
Tolerance.
We have zero clue in what we're doing, but we're just going to play it by ear. I hope you all enjoy it. Be with us on our journey.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Following on from the intro, we're getting on with the jobs for tonight on the shale car, which are checking all the bolts, sorting the tyres out, because there's no... Well, one of the tyres popped off the rim last meeting on the driver's front, which needs going back on. We pumped it up, it's not gone down, it looks sweet, so we're putting it back on for Jack. We need to just smarten the wheels up, give a bit of a spray, fit the harness for Jack. Make sure, we need to make some spare passenger bars that go on the outskirts of the front bumper to basically protect when you hit the wall, which it doesn't really do much when you hit the wall hard enough. We need to refit the transponder in Jack's car because I've took it out of the other one, and we need to make some more bars up for the back wheel because I haven't got any more in the van left over. So yeah, that's the jobs for tonight. Currently, Mother and Dad are sorting the bolts out because it was just an absolute shambles. First job of the night on the list is to check all the bolts. That includes all suspension bolts, gearbox bolts, the ones that go through to the casing, engine bolts, exhaust manifold, inlet manifold, just anything that we can check, we check because they do rattle loose. We are probably over keen on it. We do check it all the time. Maybe people don't, but we personally do. Mother, I forgot about, but Mother said that we've already fully cleaned the carb. Just pretty much just cleaned it all out. So that's pretty much done. And yeah, back axles are quite known for coming loose. Well, it is on mine anyway. Don't know about anyone else's, but our bolts on the centre there come loose. Anyway, enough of me talking about the bolts. We're just going to crack on again. Getting the wheel off now. Going to check all the leg and the bottom arm. We've now checked everything on the leg, bottom arm, the adjustment ball joint, we've checked that, checked the drive shaft. Don't know why, but on my car, very common to come loose. You know, vibration, but it's always a gearbox. Oof. As you can see there, it's looking hanging out quite a bit, which isn't good, but yeah. Mother has checked the driver's side, leg and arm and everything else. He's checked the inlet. Now we're just onto the gearbox bolts. The ones that go through the top instead of going into the casing. Same with the engine. He has checked the ones that go into the block. He's just not checked the ones that go down the bolt onto the chassis. So we'll just get on. Well, just make note that Mother is not happy because all the bolts that go through to the go through to the block are all different sizes, and he's not happy about that. I think the 13, 15, 18, pretty much you have to bring the whole... Yeah, just bring the full fan. Just bring the full spanner set.
I won't mind, we said we was going to change it last time we had the engine on.
Well, probably a rush job, wasn't it? Well, I just leave that to you, don't I, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them. What can you get?
Can you get?
Yeah, just need.
And just so everyone knows, if Mother isn't here, not a lot gets done.
Because they have to get their own tools.
Yeah, because we have to get our own tools, which is no good. So when Mother's here, it's good because tools get given to you.
My apprentice.
He's like the Joey of the job. So
I'd take apprentice at this point.
Okay, apprentice. When will we upgrade from there?
Look, just check the bolts. Look how many spanners I need.
Yeah.
Joey of the job.
Nothing's turned up, GoPro, mic, or any of the props that we're using for the video. So we've had to divert to using the chair as a prop to hold the phone up because we're still working on the phone. So until the gear turns up off eBay, we're going to be working off the phone for now. But everything's done underneath there now. We was going to show the carb getting cleaned, but Mother did that as soon as we got home from last meeting. But in the next episode, I will show Mother cleaning that. For people that haven't done it or whatever, Mother's very good at doing carbs, so that's all he does. The reason for the harness change is because they've changed the rules. You now have to run a 2-inch strap on the shoulders if you run a harness device, which me and Jack are. So 2 new harnesses have been bought for us both. Might just fit me.
Might just fit Daniel, that way won't fit me.
As Mother and Dad are still squabbling over the harness situation.
Alright, you're having me on now, aren't you? You're having me on.
As them two are still squabbling over the harness situation, we are going to make another spare bar for the back wheel because we haven't got any spare. I'm going to make one for tonight because we're running out of time. Time is now getting on. Marvin needs to go home for his tea.
Yeah, not having tea, get busy.
So anyway, we're going to make one of them bars tonight. We're going to make a side piece for the passenger side. If I've got enough for 2, I'm going to make 2. I just want to say a massive shout out to Chris at CJ Fabrications. He has given me his pipe bender, which does these bars mint, and any other bars that we bend, we use that. Massive shout out to him. He does sponsor me on the car. He's helped me loads over the years with roll cages in, my rods and things like that. So another good shout out to him. Thanks again, Chris. This little piece of metal we have got some more, but for this piece tonight, I've got enough for 1 bar for the moment. I will make some more in the week when we're probably working on the Almera.
It's in that now, Craig.
In that cot, yeah.
It's in now.
Right. Holly bush. Anyway. Safety first.
That's rotten, that.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Safety first. Bars made for the back, one of them anyway. We never cut them down on the edges here and here. One in case Connor Shin needs it, because last time he wanted one and it didn't fit, so I always make them a little bit longer now so it fits his load of shite. 2, I never cut them just in case something's happened here or here, in case we need to adjust it for whatever reason. So I just leave them like that and cut them at the track and get Mother on the cutting job. Got a bit of tube left over. I haven't got enough to make another bar, so I'm going to make a couple of them. because I know Jack will be smashing this front corner in. Either when I followed him in or someone else has. We are spraying the wheels quickly before we get off because Mother's Molly wants to go home. Right, it's a change of plan for Wednesday. Why are you looking at me like that? Change of plan for Wednesday. We ain't going to be working on the car tonight because my fiance, his car, has dropped all its coolant, and I think it's coming from the water pump and the housing on the side of the head. So we are getting on with that tonight. We will be back on the car on, I think it's Saturday or Sunday, but Mather won't be here because he's busy. So I think it'll just be me and Dad. Dad won't be out here Saturday because he's playing golf, and Sunday he will be out here. So hopefully we can get this car fixed tonight because she's going away in it Friday, latest Saturday morning. So hopefully it's fixed the job and she can get on her way. I was going to video a bit tonight on this, but it's kind of a rush job. It's not a 2-minute job because the water pump is actually part of the timing belt. I think one of the idlers or the tensioner goes through the water pump to hold it all on. So that needs taking out. I've not done one of these timing belts on one of these for a long time. We'll get there. Mather's struggling, well, was struggling to get the housing out, but managed to get it out now. And it does have a split in the seal, which I will get a show now. As you can see, it's got slicing it there, which isn't good, and plus it's all bubbling down there. As you can see, it needs changing. The water pump, sorry, goes that way across. Now looking at the new one, I'm pretty sure, if I remember rightly, the tensioner or idler bolts into that. So you've got to take the timing belt off, or at least undo it so you can get it out. So looks like a good job. So I was meant to do a little video on Mather changing the housing, but he done it that quick because he's a Ford guru. Ford guru, we didn't get time to film him, he's that quick.
I just don't mess about, mate.
He just likes to pick the easy jobs.
Oh, are you?
Oh, are you? We've now fitted the new water pump, new gasket, new bolts. We're moving on to the timing belt tensioner, which is preloaded when you buy it new. Because we're reusing the old one, we've had to squeeze the two aluminium tension bits together to put a drill bit in. We're actually gonna fit it in the water pump. That's why we had to take all the timing belt off. So Ford guru, no, you. We're now just rotating the engine over, making sure that it's all sweet. We've got Big Mav on the job, rotating it over. So make sure all the timing marks come back together, which no doubt they will. The Ford guru is going to start the car up for the first time now.
Ready?
Yep, go on.
Bingo.
Any leaks?
Oh, yeah.
How's it go? Nice. Shout out to Mather and my dad yesterday for staying late and getting Tony's car finished. It should be all good now. That didn't seem to be leaking any coolant. Drove all the way home. Coolant seems sweet, so we should be on for a winner with that and should be able to go away with our family. Another good thing, going on to Thursday, the 11th of September, we have bought something. It's nothing to do with stock cars, it's nothing to do with anything else. It's something to do with a quick flip on. Now that I bought is a Ford Mondeo. A 1995 Ford Mondeo. What a beauty. Auto 1.8 rig, Minter. It's a shame really because the guy, I think it has failed on MOT, so we have bought it for a good price and we've flipped it onto some. It's Saturday the 13th. We are not doing anything on the car today. We was going to do the Almera, but the dad is still at golf and I'm still fixing my van. We are changing the ball joints on my van, which have been a bit of a ball ache. I've done the driver's side, but the passenger side I've only just got off. Driver's side was a ball ache because the rivets that hold the arm on from when they're made were just seized solid in the ball joint. It wasn't coming out. I had to drill them out. It was just a headache. So we're now onto the passenger side. New ball joints going in. Massive shout out to Mather for getting the parts for us. But I just want to show you the play that I have in the ball joint. I had this play for about 4 months. I just couldn't be bothered to fix the arm, or shall I say change the ball joints. But we are doing a long trip at the end of the month, taking my car and the other spare, well, the shale car, for me and Jack to race at Lynn. So I need it right. So moving on. I don't know if you can see, really slack. Should be tight that. And both ball joints done and completed. We're now going to treat the old work bus to a nice wash. Actually, it's looking a bit filthy, so give it a nice wash, and then it's all ready for. It's Sunday the 14th of September. We have now moved on to working on the Almera. It's only me and Dad today. Joey boy is staying at home. I think he's got to cut the grass like he always does on a Sunday. So just in case anyone didn't understand what was going on there, whenever Mather is not doing the car on a Sunday, he is cutting his grass all the time. I don't know how much of length of grass he has in his back garden, but he also what, because he's not doing the car, but to keep himself busy, he's cutting his grass all the time. Sausage. So we're moving on. We've just been discussing the gearbox mount, because when we bought the car, the gearbox mount was ratchet strapped in, so the bolts, as you can see there, was hanging out, not even in. Wasn't the best. And this engine mount, for let's say the top where it had no rubber in it, just had a block of metal, which I'll try and find. Oh, there it is. It just had a big block of metal for a, I don't know, a rubber mount, should we say. So we're now readdressing the situation that's going on there. We did do this the other week when we didn't start filming or anything. Dad had to remake the bars because once he straightened everything up and got all the bolts that he can lined up, because some of the bolts in the casing had broke on the gearbox, it was all just out of plonker. So he now has got all that lined up and bolted on. We're just discussing, do we re-drill 2 new holes for the top because they don't even line up, or do we just put one in with a rubber spacer? So that's what we're discussing at the moment. Other than that, we are getting on with it. Dad's absolutely buzzing with his gearbox mount.
Ready to rock and roll the gearbox now.
Ready for a good crash or what?
Not with me in it, no.
Do you want to put it to a test?
Not with me in it, no. No. Too
Swearing again. Anyway, how many times have you got head? He's got an head like a sieve. I tell him not to swear and he swears. But anyway, we're getting on. Get things cracking.
It's got plenty on it.
It's definitely not falling out because it's just got engine mounts and gearbox mounts everywhere.
All over top and bottom.
So when we actually took that mount off, it didn't even drop. So if we ever do lose that mount for whatever reason in the future,
Or another mount,
or another mount,
it won't go anywhere.
it won't go anywhere. Going on from what we did last week, Mather, before we start filming again, fully stripped the carb, cleaned it, replaced some of the gaskets and whatnot that was in there because the guy that had it before rebuilt the carb and put some of the stuff in backwards. I can't remember what it was. It might have been what did he put in backwards on the carb when Mather said it's got a hole in it?
Oh no, he put the accelerator pump diaphragm was in back to front, so it wasn't pumping any fuel in down the jet for your accelerator pump.
So when we was trying to put the car on the trailer, there was just nothing. And plus, the guy who rebuilt the carb decided to pour some fuel down the carb and set the carb on fire. As you can see,
It's in there.
it's got a load of plastic everywhere because the air filter set on fire.
The
diaphragm
diaphragm was in back to front.
Yeah, which was ripped. Luckily, in my rebuild kits I've got, I did have a couple spare that was used but was in good nick, so we put one of them in. The car sounds mint and actually sounds quite throaty, to be honest. As you can see, the wiring is just like spaghetti junction. There's just a trillion wires going everywhere. This is the isolator switch. This is the actual ignition switch for the fuel pump, and that is the fan only, and the button to start. So we're going to swap. We're going to get another isolator because the plastic ones are no good. We're going to get one of them. That one's not I don't think it's going to work because Dad said the thread is gone on there. So we're going to have to get a new one of them. And just a bit of a tidy up really, because
We're going to bypass that. Just have that one and a switch on the bottom.
yeah, we are going to bypass that
Bypass
switch.
that.
There's a lot of wiring that we need to sort out, which you'll see anyway
I'll
as we're
just
doing
put a
it.
switch on the box. So you just got one isolator, not two.
Yeah. But anyway, let's get cracking. It fits quite well actually. I'm quite pleased with that. The floor just needs to be hit down a bit because it's raised up, and then that'll sit perfect. And get that welded in now, and then we'll move on to the next job. It has just started spitting and managed to get the welding on the floor done before it did. Let's turn that. You have to turn that on.
It is on.
Turn the fuel on. Good length for that.
I like that. Like a washing line.
Use that for a back garden cut.
It only goes to the coil there. Look. Coil's there. Put it in back seat, the coil.
That's 3 wires out of 150 wires gone.
Just a few more.
So that was the rev counter.
Yeah, what they've done is they've wired everything directly to the battery. So you end up with all this. It doesn't need to be like that. You can trim all that down. You don't need any of that on show. You can trim all that down. You know, one from the battery to the control box, and just run everything from here.
So what are you wiring up here now? Huh?
Starter motor.
What have you done? Cut it down?
Temporary, just to eliminate it away. I want to rewire it all, really.
Why have you cut it down then?
Because I just want to get it out of the way of everything else, so it's not just all tangled up with it all. I'm trying to figure out what's what.
Oh, okay.
This wire's alright, it's just the rest of it's covered up.
Dad's not a big fan of this wiring. Good length on that one, cut. At least we can see the car. Dad's now going to cut the ignition switch out because we don't need it. We're just going to order another switch that goes onto the control panel. We have an isolator, so we don't need it. I'm not sure if I'm going to take this car to Rolling Road at Panda because he did quite well. He did a good job on my shale car. Sorry, no, he did my tarmac car, didn't he? Yeah, tarmac car. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I took my tarmac car there, even though I've not raced it yet, to get it all ready.
So we still don't know it's long.
So yeah, we should do this weekend though. We're going Ipswich, so we'll see what it goes like. But I was just thinking, might do practice day, take this up as well as my other car to practice day, and if it goes alright then sweet, we'll leave it. But if it's just running a bit sluggish or whatever, might take it to Panda and get the guy to sort it out, because he did quite a good job on my tarmac car. So plus it was a good road trip out as well, because it was it took 3 hours or so. We could just do with a bit more length on that. You reckon?
Just show that you're joking.
What do you mean? It's a load of East Robinsons. I'll tell you what we could do with that. I'll hold it one end, Mav rolled it the other end, and we'll do some skipping with it. That's Sunday over and done with. The wiring is just a shambles, and we'll get on with that this week.
I've just sorted out what does what.
So stay tuned. It's Monday the 15th. We are not doing the Almera tonight because the weather is just horrible. It's just raining. The winds apparently are at like 60-70 miles an hour. So if we try putting the gazebo out, the wind will just blow it halfway down the road. So that's just no good and a no-go for us today. But we are going to do a bit on the shale car for Jack. We're going to weld the bracket in for transponder. We are going to make a GoPro mount for the car so Jack can have a camera in, because we're going to video the meeting in car cam and obviously talk about the meeting. And I also need to fit his roofing that he supplied, because he wasn't happy with mine. I think mine's better than his, but he says different. So he has sent me that roofing in the post, as I'll show now. But yeah, and we also, the main priority that we need to do tonight is paint his roof white, because it's a white top Wally. So I hope he proves me wrong and wins something, because then I'll be happy. But other than that, get these few bits boxed off tonight, and then this car's done. I might then swap this car for my tarmac car, because I need to weld a GoPro mount in that as well. So stay tuned. Not much tonight, but we'll do what we can. What? Episode 1 over and done with. Hope you've all enjoyed it. There's been a lot of moaning from Dad throughout it all, saying, do we have to record and this, that and the other?
Over and out.
Over and out.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.